Hello everyone! So today we're actually going to do an unboxing, which I haven't done on my channel. It's very exciting. I have a couple packages to open and then a pencil case that I wanted to set up. And the reason I have my reading journal out is because I have been using this to store a lot of my annotating supplies, and today I'm finally going to set up a pencil case specifically for my annotating supplies so I don't have to store it in my traveler's notebook. Just a quick disclaimer, none of this is sponsored, bought all of my own money. If there's noise in the background, I have a fan on because it's the summertime and I live in the tropics. Alright, so without further ado, let's get on to the stationery haul. So the first thing I wanted to open was actually this order from a small sticker shop called Blue Citrus Art. She actually has a YouTube channel, so I will link that down below. I love her packing videos and seeing the process to making some of her products. And when I saw that she was having a shop update with keychains and stuff, I was super excited and I placed an order, and it just arrived today at the same time as my other stationery stuff arrived. So let's unbox this on camera for funsies. Oh, this is so cute. So yes, this is from Blue Citrus Art. Again, I will link the channel down below. Ooh, okay, cool. So the first item that I got was this acrylic keychain. A Be My Plant Buddy acrylic keychain. This is so adorable. I love it so much, and I thought it would go well with the pencil case that I ordered for this stationery haul. Here's a little freebie sticker. So cute. And then I believe I got 2 sticker sheets. So first I got the Farmer's Market sticker sheet as well as the Snack Station sticker sheet, which is so cute because it has Charmander on it. I'm super excited to use this stuff. It's so cute. And the next package is a little more nondescript, but I'll tell you it's from JetPens. No, I'm making a mess. Well, that was not the prettiest unboxing, but it's okay. Ta-da! So this is the pencil case that I got. It's a United Bees pencil case. It was one of the last ones and it was on sale. It's super cute. It has 2 pockets in the front here, 1 pocket in the back, and a little strap. And it opens up like this. It's super simple, really cute. I love the aesthetic, and it goes really well with my new keychain. Super cute. Love it. Okay, let's move on to the rest of the stationery items in here. Okay, so as you probably already saw, I got a Rhodia dot pad notebook, which is supposed to be really great for fountain pens, but I actually got this because I really want to get back into hand lettering and brush calligraphy. So I wanted to get a notepad especially for hand lettering and brush calligraphy that didn't have rings or a binding on the side. I actually really prefer, I know this is like a weird thing, but I prefer that I have the rings on the top for any of my hand lettering, just because it's a lot more freedom. I look forward to using this and practicing my calligraphy again. And I got really concerned because I knew that I ordered a bunch of pens and I didn't see it in the package. I just peeked back in and they were bundled up, still in the original packaging. So let me just open these and show you guys what I got. Since I have this notebook, I can swatch it right here. But I will start with the Pentel Fude Touch, and I believe the color shade is called olive green. I love my Fude Touches. They are my favorite by far and away brush pen. I think that my control is the best with it. This is just such a gorgeous shade of green. My brush calligraphy, as you can tell, needs a little work, but I can immediately say that the writing experience on this notepad is absolutely lovely. It's very smooth, and this pen pretty much just glided across the page. And then I got a bunch of Stabilo pens because I saw a review about the Stabilo 68s and I got obsessed. Let's start with the basic Stabilos. This is the black Stabilo pen 68. Super basic black marker pen. I really like the tip and how it's a little thicker than the zebra click art. Here it is, and I believe I got it in a navy blue. Or royal blue, maybe it's called. Ooh, I really like that shade, yeah. I also got a brown because I tend to use a lot of browns. And a gray. So pretty much the basic neutral colors for these guys. Ooh, I really like the gray. And I would say that these are pretty true to the JetPens swatches. So the next Stabilo pen I got was the Pen 68 in a metallic shade. I don't know what shade of metallic this is. I think it's, oh yeah, it's gray metallic. Okay. Ooh, this reminds me an awful lot of the Uniball Signo metallic pen, but obviously the tip is a lot bigger and it feels a lot more opaque. There doesn't seem to be a lot of bleed through, which is cool too. This is really cool. I'm glad I picked this one up. The last pen I picked up is a Stabilo Pen 68 brush pen. Here's the tip. I'm not gonna be able to get it to focus, but that's okay. It's definitely a little loosey-goosey. More loosey-goosey than I prefer for a brush pen. Yeah, you can see it shaking a little. I like that it has about the same flex as a Tombow dual brush pen, but it's also not nearly as big, so there's just a little more control, but I'm definitely going to have to get used to this one as well. Okay, not the cutest swatch page ever, but that's not the end of the world. That is my, and that is my haul for today. So the next thing I wanted to do was set up this annotating pencil case. I haven't been getting too much into annotating recently, mostly just laying down page flags, but I'm finding that I never have my page flags on me when I actually do want to annotate. So we are going to have a little pencil case that has all of my page flags for me. These are the page flags that I use primarily. These are from Daiso. I really like these because they come in a lot of different colors. It has these clear ones at the very end. I haven't tried writing on them, but I think you could write on them with, say, a Sharpie fine liner. Perhaps not other water-based fine liners, but an oil-based might do a little better on this. And it also has a ruler on the end, which I kind of like. I don't really use it, but it's there. This one is definitely going in there. Pulling out my reading journal, we are finally going to make this a little less chunky. So I've been keeping a bunch of other page flags and things that I use for annotating in the back of the craft folder in my reading journal, which has made it a little chunky and a little hard to write on at times. So I'm glad to finally be relieving that. These are more Daiso sticky notes. They have a little bit of opacity to them, but yeah, I haven't tried writing on these either. Again, I think that they're the kind of material that an oil-based pen would do better on. When it comes to laying down sticky notes or page flags in a book, I don't write on the page flags or the sticky notes. I tend to write on the page itself if it's a book that I own. Put that in there as well. And I also want to stick a sticky note pad in here because there are books that I don't want to write in, for example, library books, but I still want to be able to write out fully fleshed notes. So I will be sticking in these sticky notes because you can kind of have them either way. I actually have used them in a book already, and I have this part, which is the non-adhesive part, sticking out of the book, so I know where I've made notes, and then there's a lot of space here to write down notes. Okay, the next item I will be sticking in there is a Uni-Propus window highlighter. This highlighter is awesome because it has a little piece of plastic in the middle of the highlighting tip that allows you to see through the page, and therefore if you're highlighting a sentence and it stops mid-page, you know where to stop and you don't end up highlighting just the whole line. This pen is good for idiots like me who don't know when to stop. I have gone through like 10 of these, not only from college, but also because of annotating books. We'll go through many more of these to come for sure. For pens and pencils that I use for annotating, these tend to be the ones that I reach for, mostly because they are not that much special. They have a lot of special meaning to me, but in terms of like as writing utensils, they're not that great. The first being a mechanical pencil that has the little green men from Toy Story on it. It's actually a Pilot Oct mechanical pencil, so I think you can shake it. Yeah, it's a shakeable mechanical pencil. What that means is that you can just shake it and it'll push out more lead. It does have an eraser at the top, but I don't tend to use that. The next pen that I like to use is a multi-pen that is also Toy Story themed. It has little green men and pizza on it. Super cute. My partner got both of these pens for me for Valentine's Day a couple years ago, and I love them still so very much. This one's kind of special because it has a black ballpoint pen, a red ballpoint pen, and then also another mechanical pencil. I don't like using this mechanical pencil because it's hard to push the lead out, but it's there if I need it. I like using a ballpoint pen in books because you don't have to worry about there being any bleed for the most part with a ballpoint pen, unless it's like a really thin paper. And then the last pen that I like to use that's kind of coming apart in some places for some reason is a pen that I got at Kinokuniya in Australia, and it's a koala erasable pen. I literally only got this because it's a koala. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's got a little koala head and it says "take it easy" on it. It has a friction-like eraser on the other side, and it's essentially a friction pen. It's a somewhat transparent erasable ink on a roller ball, and it does a trick in case I want to write in red and be able to erase it or something. I've used this several times, but there's not really too much rhyme or reason to why I've used it instead of a ballpoint pen. Right, there are 3 things that I want to stick in these outside pockets. So the first being the lead that I use. This is the Uni Nano Dia lead in 0.5 4B. So this is a little darker than your average 2B pencil, or H pencil I think is the average. It erases okay. It's not the greatest, but I have it, so might as well use it. As for an eraser, I use this Mono 1 plastic eraser. It's just an eraser. It has the same diameter as the eraser you'll find at the tip of a pen, but it's in this neat compact form. Outside of a pen, you twist it to make more eraser appear, you twist it to make eraser disappear. It's great. It's really small and easy to use. There's definitely a lot more control with this type of eraser versus a block type of eraser, so I definitely prefer this when it comes to finer areas of erasing, if that makes sense. And the last thing that I will be putting in this bag, because it is an essential for pretty much every single pencil case that I own that travels outside of my desk with me, and that is my Nivea. I sound like Song Yoon-young from Icon with like how much I love Nivea, but I genuinely have been using Nivea since I was in high school. It is my favorite lip balm. It keeps me not crusty. It's the only lip balm that makes me feel hydrated throughout the day. So yeah, I have like 5 of these open at a time in various places around the house because I need it so often and I go through so much of this that honestly, if I could get Nivea to sponsor me, it would save me so much money in life. But yeah, I will be putting this in, oh, it's a tight fit. In this pocket? No, perhaps in the back pocket. We'll put it in the back pocket for now. Oh no, it stands, okay. Well, put in here for now. Okay. So yeah, that concludes this haul and annotating pouch setup. This is an overview of everything that I just went over that's in my pouch. I pulled it all out just so you can see. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments and I will answer them as best as I can. I don't have a fancy formal annotating system. It's more of me just flying by the seat of my pants, so there's not much to introduce you to in terms of how I annotate books, but these are the materials I used and I thought it would be fun to share this with you guys as I unboxed these Happy Mail packages. So thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you had fun watching me get these goodies and put them all together. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and I'll see you next time. Bye!